My 600-Pound Life is a famous TLC reality program that follows extremely obese patients as they strive to qualify for bariatric surgery, and some show alumni have sued the series creators. On the show, cast members work with acclaimed bariatric surgeon and weight reduction specialist Dr. Nowzaradan, or Dr. Now, to reduce weight. Let's find out why the alums of the show filed cases against it. Firstly, who is the main person, and has he also been sued? Unfortunately, a number of these alums have come out about their terrible experiences on the program, and have now filed a lawsuit against the show's production company, Megalomedia, claiming carelessness, mental distress, and failure to be reimbursed for their medical expenditures as promised. Although no lawsuits have been filed against Dr. Now, many fans and former cast members want the program to be terminated. They're telling people not to appear on it. Producer Jonathan Nowzaradan, Dr. Now's son, developed the TLC reality series My 600-Pound Life. The show premiered in 2012 and has broadcast 10 seasons so far. While many fans have complimented Dr. Now for his contributions to the program, others have criticized the show for its questionable treatment of its cast members. The series showed people losing weight and growing healthy, but it also filmed many of the patients' most embarrassing moments. Many former cast members are dissatisfied and some regret participating in the show. Gina Crassley, a late cast member, sued producers before her death. Moving on, why did James Bonner sue? James Bonner was on My 600-Pound Life Season 6, and fans remained curious about what happened to him following his reality stint. He went on the show because he wanted to make major changes in his life. His weight gain was out of control, and he realized he needed expert help to better his health. James was in a horrific vehicle accident in 2013 just before filming My 600-Pound Life, and he regrettably lost his leg as a result. For him, as it would be for anybody, this was a devastating event. After that heinous tragedy, James sought consolation in food and booze, and he began to gain weight. He finally weighed 650 pounds as a result of his overindulgence. He then chose to seek assistance from Dr. Now to better manage his health. He departed the show after losing a significant amount of weight, down to 316 pounds. James Bonner appeared on My 600-Pound Life Season 6 and soon became a fan favorite due to his easygoing demeanor. Sadly, James L.B. Bonner committed suicide in 2018 at the age of 30. After his death, his family accused the creators of My 600-Pound Life of being complicit in James's demise. According to the family, the series producers showed little concern when James sought out them for mental health help after refusing to pay medical fees as planned. Fake it till you make it, one show executive reportedly said in response to James's call for help. As a result, the late reality star's family filed a lawsuit against producers, citing gross negligence and claiming that the corporation broke multiple agreements with James. They also reportedly pushed him to shoot when he wasn't ready or comfortable, and they refused to give him mental health care despite warning flags. Bonner's kindness captured the hearts of My 600-Pound Life supporters. Don't go anywhere, we're going to discuss why several other alums sued as well. James was able to lose enough weight to be considered for gastric band surgery. Furthermore, he became sober, indicating that he was making every attempt to live a healthy life. His weight plummeted to 200 pounds after the procedure. He posted frequent updates on his Facebook page to keep everyone up to speed on his development. However, followers were shortly informed of some devastating news. James tragically died and his body was discovered by a Lexington County Sheriff's Department deputy. A law enforcement officer was sent to James's residence after someone expressed concern about his well-being. James was a fan of My 600-Pound Life due to his candor, passion, and tenacity. This is why his death shocked so many people. He did not die at home, but was discovered at a park near his home. According to TMZ, he died from a single gunshot to the head that caused a brain laceration. James was a source of comfort to people who knew him, since he often spoke about being kind to everyone because they could be going through terrible times behind closed doors. Before his death, the My 600-Pound Life star posted a strange message on his Facebook page. He expressed gratitude to people who showed him love and support throughout his journey, noting that he had to confront his demons head on. James's passing was heartbreaking, and he will be greatly missed. Next up, late 600-Pound Life celeb Gina Crassley also filed a lawsuit. Gina Marie Crassley from Season 8 of My 600-Pound Life, together with Gene Covey and Maja Radanovic from Season 7, filed a lawsuit in early 2020, claiming $1 million in damages from the My 600-Pound Life production business. business. According to the complaint, the three claimed compensation due to the producer's carelessness, which included a lack of concern for their patients. Former cast members said that producers were aware of the hazards associated with severe dieting, such as the increased risk of depression and suicide, but failed to give necessary mental health care and assistance. Gina also alleged that producers urged her to consume enormous amounts of food while the cameras were filming to bolster the show's narrative. Gina, like James, was a My 600 Pound Life alum who died early. She died in late 2021 at the age of 30. While it is unknown if her case will be pursued, many My 600 Pound Life fans will miss her immensely. They are standing with alums who have given details of the horrors they went through during the shooting. Former cast members including David Bolton, Nicole Lewis, Ann Jeanette Whaley, Destiny Lashy, and Alicia Kurgan have all sued and spoken out against the show's producers for similar reasons. The fate of this litigation is currently unknown. Similarly, David Bolton also accused the show of sacrificing mental health. David Bolton, the season 6 star of My 600 Pound Life, went from 747 pounds to 428 pounds during his episode, and judging from the photographs on his Facebook page, he lost much more weight since the camera stopped rolling owing to his dedication. Despite his spectacular change, Bolton became one of My 600 Pound Life's cast members to sue Megalomedia. According to the records, Bolton claimed that the production company prioritized the show's ratings over his well-being, and that he received no mental health care as a result of his weight loss. He further claimed that Megalomedia neglected to pay his medical bills despite their assurances, and that they misled his family members to make things appear more dramatic than they were, inflicting upon him a tremendous psychological toll. Bolton is seeking more than $1 million in damages and a jury trial. Next up, Maja Radanovic sued because she had to bear the expenses herself. Maja Radanovic weighed over 700 pounds when audiences first saw her on season 7 of My 600 Pound Life. Fortunately, she was able to recover control of her diet and lost a large amount of weight by the end of the episode, and based on her social media posts, she's certainly making progress on her weight reduction mission. However, Radanovic was dissatisfied with Megalomedia since she was third in line with legal complaints regarding how they handled her throughout production. In particular, her complaint claimed that they drove people to the edge of an emotional cliff for ratings. That's because Megalomedia reportedly fails to give proper mental health support to the show's stars, despite knowing that their rapid weight reduction puts them at risk for despair and suicidal thoughts. According to the lawsuit, Megalomedia also failed to pay for Radanovic's medical expenses, placing her in debt. Radanovic also has to deal with debt collectors, which added to her anguish. Finally, all claims were thrown out against the show. Charles L. Babcock and Joel R. Glover of Jackson Walker successfully represented Megalomedia Inc. in the production company behind TLC's My 600 Pound Life in a suit filed by a group of past subjects of the reality show. The Texas 13th Court of Appeals rejected the trial court's denial by operation of the law of Megalomedia's petition to dismiss the plaintiff's claims under the Texas Citizens Participation Act, TCPA, and Megalomedia's proven affirmative defenses in a judgment release on April 14, 2022. The combined action was first filed in Harris County's 55th District Court in 2020 with allegations of carelessness, gross negligence, intentional infliction of psychological distress, and false inducement. Megalomedia said that the claimants signed several contracts before their presence on the show, including a talent agreement, an appearance release, and an admission and agreement to recording. The trial court did not rule on Megalomedia's motions to dismiss at first, and the TCPA motions were refused by operation of law. The firm filed an appeal notice, and the trial court issued an untimely ruling allowing and refusing its TCPA motions to dismiss, which the company also challenged. The 13th Court of Appeals concurred in its most recent ruling that the trial court erred in permitting Megalomedia's TCPA dismissal petitions to be refused by operation of law and dismissed all claims made against the corporation. That's a wrap for this video. Let us know in the comments below if you think the show should be compensating the alums for mistreating them. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.